Hey, Boober! What's up, man? Bye bye, losers. Spell in blue and red. God, I find finality too. Only we try 5-color. Hmm. No, our black is bad, so we're just splashing for like finality. All right, maybe it's time to ditch. Hard. This. Is it deck? Hmm. Fire Urchin's very good with the mentor creatures. We have 4, 5 mentor creatures minimum. 6, 7. Again, I'll show you what it looks like, but I just don't think it's good enough. The Electromancers basically do nothing until I draw exactly Explosion. 2 drops. We might run invert still. For that. I think both this deck and this deck are pretty good though. I just only have 16 mana. Both these look good. There is no bug deck. I guarantee you. Filler. Oh man. Awkward. For those rats. Okay. Ooh. Got some spice potential to it. Womp womp. Done work. Broke. Yo, chapter 2, thanks for the 24 months. Oh, it's kind of wrecking me right now. Jesus. Punish them with. No, I haven't thought about pub. Oh, did they play after? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't notice. Holy moly, dude. Sheesh. Got smoked there. No, I think we stay here against them. Just hope to draw a little bit more of an aggressive curve. Actually, our curve was pretty aggressive. They just had multiple removal spells. They had takedown into visit into counter. Alright, another good hand. And this time we're actually on curve, because last game we were off curve a little bit since we played the plaza. God, it's the same exact start. But you can't take me down now. Not this time. Play your Notion Rain. Yes, this is the same exact. Except I'm effectively 2 turns. No, just 1 turn because I was on the play last game. Oh baby, land next turn. Untapped. The curve out dream. That's not a takedown. Land. Oh baby. Gee. Oy, oy, oy. It's pretty good. Because that way I don't have to play any gates and I just do everything on curve. Yeah. Turns out when you curve 2 draws, actually not amazing versus Demir a lot of the time, but need to draw Fire Urchin for that. No, they have the same start. Where's my Fire Urchin? Dude, they missed lands. Stroke? We want them to stroke that instead of our... I have no spells in Izzet except for like Explosion and 1 Hypothesisal. Coffee. Ugh. There's nothing to do with Izzet. I mean, I could just be running 20. This deck looks really good to me. No, I wouldn't ruin the deck with a Nib Mizzet, please. Alright, well, we need to hit some lands here, but now our hand is great. Super powerful! No! They're gonna kill it, they shouldn't. It's unfortunate. good. But we're just missing land. Maybe I should have left back my Sky Knight Legion to be blowing it up. There we go. Oh, shoot, I didn't Justice Strike the field. Chat, you always see the good plays and made my play. Hypo. Reversal's pretty annoying too. Right? My Muse, Drake. Alright, that's good. Nice, nice. Wiggly Bob! Thank you, my dude. That 4 months. But we have a lot of cheap creatures. What was that? Takedown? Dash? I was thinking about just passing here, but there's no reason not to attack. The Muse Drake only hits me for 1, so even if they have a inescapable blaze, I don't die. But if they had attacked with Muse Drake last turn, I would leave back Sky Knight Legionnaire this turn. Maybe? Invert! Oh, PogChamp. Alright, I'm gonna take it, and if they have the blaze, I'm not just gonna die now. Commit to it. There's a lot of lifelink. A lot of life gained. Just gained that last turn cycle. This is a good attack because they can die to the Murmuring and trades with the Watcher. The Bargle Sargle. Okay, I still gain 4 here. Back up to 17. Keep our Bargle man. I'm going to play out the Ledev because it can threaten lethal by itself. Every single card in my graveyard has been multicolor. Pretty crazy. In fact, only the one of the cards that I've cast this game has not been multicolor. Alright, so as expected, they did top a burn card. I don't want to trade the sergeant for the fresh-faced recruit now, so now we're just going to pass. Eats one of these, whatever doesn't get mentored on. Sergeant trades the fresh-faced. Locks. It's not ideal. So we wait. I have not considered brewing that deck, no. What the? Crawl Swarm out of left field. Alright, so attack this mentors onto here. Trade there, so that these I get this. Why don't we just have lethal? 2-4. I think I'm missing something if I don't just go for lethal here. This is the more aggressive line, because if they do have anything, it's problematic for sure. But I think I go for it.
New subscriber!
Thank you, my dude. Or how much our explosion could be for if we had 5 Electromancers on the battlefield. I can keep this hand. They're not particularly fast, and any one land lets me get Selesnya Locket, which presumably lets me cast one of these, unless we draw specifically a 3rd red source first. Deal. Guess I'll just try to get in for 4. They're missing blue right now, so now's my time to strike. Fine. Start pooping out tokens then. That's not the blue source they were looking for. Yes, I believe it starts at like 10. Let me double check though. Etrata. Yeah. Saturday, it begins at 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Turn down a dream job? I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I don't think so. It might be up like $10. I don't think I noted Beers' donation. Yeah, it's 3111 right now, so yeah, $10 over what it's listed as. There's the removal. Sizzle, my Ladev. Discarding, ooh, a direct current. Well, they're on perma chump duty on the World Soul, so that's good. Chump, trade, or eat, go to 2. Alright, jumpstart their current, kill my recruit, that's fine. Sky Knight, boom! Good too. It's kind of like a draw. Chumpa chumpa wumba. What's up, baby cakes?
Hi, honey.
Oh yeah, you just stay here all day and like scratch my head. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's great.
Guess what? I'm excited to marry you.
Oh, who was?
Mwah. Love you.
Love
Bye,
you.
chat. Bye, chat.
Oh, we have a visit. Jump. I don't think I throw away. Well, if they just hit a land here, they lose. My fresh faced. Or whatever, 2 turns ago. Clean. Got him. They already used it on my fresh face. Oh, maybe we should do that. Hey, babe. Should give chat a link to our registry, huh? You guys can buy Emily a blender. Yeah, she spent like $500 on it.
Guys, it's a Vitamix. It's like if they're asking.
Why are we drinking cement? How else do you think we're so swole?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god, that scared me.
You know how to?
Nah.
Maybe later, he says.
Mm-hmm. How many beta duels are on the registry? Not the worst if I don't hit a red. Because as long as we draw a land by turn 3, we should be okay. Alright, well, if I draw nothing but red spells and not lands, that's an issue. Selesnya, Guildgate, Plains, discard Fire Urchin, NBD. Up to you. Omega TG, thanks for that Twitch Prime. You registered for a PS3 when your wife wanted a Blu-ray player. What was that? Connive? Spicy colors. What the heck, dude? I think I'm just gonna wham bam them for 4. Well, Electro means they're not. Chamber Sentry on 4. I think it's just correct. I think it's just correct to trade with a creature right now before they can current me out. uh. Wondering why I didn't play my land last turn. All you have to do is look at the campaign. Camaraderie, 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 camaraderie. If I sack this, I can't actually play the Legion Guildmage, can I? We're still in pretty good shape here, I think. Draws were nice. Most certainly. Yeah, feeling good. I think I would have put me on. I think I would have put me on a 2-turn clock by attacking with. This is probably a card that they're gonna direct current. Because it's just gonna trade with the Predator anyways. Since I'm planning on using here. Since I'm using Justice Strike here to kill the Sphinx, I'm not gonna play out my land, because then they get to rebuy their campaign. So I want to have that to discard. Damn, they have 2 connives? Maybe they go for lethal. Good turn to draw camaraderie. Oh, okay. Well, they had a beacon bolt. They can't tap without white mana. The only thing I could think of is that maybe I should have waited on the march a little bit longer. I still think we run it back. Doesn't really do it. Because my copy would range. Well, striking me with a mage costs 6 mana, so it's unlikely they're going to be able to do multiple things like that. Here's my game plan. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. We're on the play, so they're not going to be able to connive my Sky Knight Legionnaire if I pass it on curve. That's the thing about the Urchin is that it does survive like an artful takedown. I'm going to go for more damage. All right, 1 time, please, dealer. Untapped. Thank you. Did I have the current? A has moved all in. Or maybe they're just counting the number of ways they can deal with my creatures. Do I use this or do I use that? Ooh, taking a turn off. I like it. Well, apparently they have the fixing for this. Yes, yes, they have the current in their graveyard. I know. Hearthstone memes. I don't really want to run out my Ledev champion. Hey, that's appropriation. No plays. I don't believe you for a second. This is just freaking takedown. Do I want to march in response for 3 tokens? I don't think it's getting much better than this, so Connive a 1/1. I can get behind that. Well, they did take the untapped creature. For what it's worth. They might have another connive too. Nope, just the pred. Pred trade with Ledev. Oh, that doesn't die to a Justice Strike. I get wounded? I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing damage. They have 2 cards left. They'll play one of their big fly. Is a little bit more, has more requirements, right? So, we have 17 lands in our deck. Depending on how you look at it, we're either getting very lucky or very screwed. Wow, are they gonna beacon bolt my soldier and my fire urchin? That'd be great. This. Oh yeah, daddy. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go Guild Mage now into the World Soul. As both creatures are lethal. Right, on to a game 3 we go. I don't think our green-white is better versus them. Although Find Finality is a huge beating. Enclave Cavaliers also... Well, no, they have exile effects too. Could also go heavier Abzan and just put in like the 2 Rhizome Lurchers. I did see that. What's happening? On the draw, we keep. We're going to lead with the Blade Instructor and then curve it into Sky Knight. Gets around Connive. Good. Alright, well they missed a land now, so actually I'm going to just start jamming the Sky Knights. They might spend their whole turn. So we don't want to play Blade Instructor into the Chamber Sentry. They could also always have their... Could obviously also have more than one. Stupid current. Hasty creature on turn 3, hasty creature on turn 4, hasty creature on turn 5. They should really shoot off my sentry right now if they're going to do so. Letting me... Let's just drop the hammer on them. I see you've chosen take 5 damage. I'm gonna go with the Instructor over the Wojak in case they have a removal spell for my hammer dropper. Hasty creature in our deck. Oh, that's gotta feel bad. Force chump, go down to 3. I think I'm gonna hold on to the Sworn Companions. We haven't seen even that eats up their entire turn. Yeah, but I've splashed Clarion off of just that for sure. "2007 is wood." Oh boy. Simpler times. Good old 40-year-old Nummy. The best of the ships. Yeah, what's going on over here? Team Oil with the 14 months. Thank you, my dude. Maybe they're just over 10 minutes more. Let's just give them a little care. Let them know. Alright. They're like, oh, sorry. Yum, 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 yum. That is indeed 5 Goblin Electromancers. Kenji, I see you've been winning, which is 2 weeks. Can I interest you in a game of chess? Kills ya fast. Kills ya too fast, even. Thank you for that, my doo-doo. Hey ho, this camaraderie is gonna be spicy. That's a lot of manas. What are you playing 6 manas for? World Soul Colossus? Oh. See. Yeah, dog. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Life gain is cheating, but sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. Alright. 1 card left in their hand, so presumably a land is gonna win me the game. Okay. Don't mind me, just continuously trading with your creatures while also pumping up my fat flyer. Nah. Oh. Miss Emily's here. No, I've been bonded. Remember, I can start tapping their creature down too. Which is what we're gonna do next turn with the Hammer Dropper online. Oh god, Emily's sharing our freaking registry. Oh. Just need 1 more land, dude. Where are you at? Where are the magic cards? I have no need for the magic cards, chat. Don't be silly. Alright. Odds that they scoop here. Kaboom! Drawing cards. I would also like to partake in this card drawing. I try to keep the kitchen clean, yes. I would call it tidy. No reason to throw away my guild mage here. Lady, this is an imposter. Hey, wait. Again, a lot of people say they watch me at work. Which makes sense. working hours in the States. I think this is a... Yeah, it's a keep. What am I talking about? I got 2 removal spells. They played a lot of creatures that colors kills. Working at home. Working from... Ooh. Oily guide. 2 mod? Okay, I only have 2. I kind of wanted to get a 3rd, but I think that's just totally unnecessary. Yo, JT Dubsky! Holy moly, 47 months, my friend. What? No attack? You heathen. They know too much about my hasty ways. Magic Online on here. Reddit or whatever I want to be browsing on the other. It's time for Mr. Boom Booms. Collar or bonds or... Wait, they wouldn't play out their soldiers unless they had a way to kill my... Yeah, okay. I actually hope they double trade. I don't... 3, 6, 9, 12, dead. Dece. Alright. You got me. This might be a matchup where I want to go green-white. Man, our aggro deck is so... No, I'm just keeping... Oh my god, OP on a 5/5/5 4/4/4/4/4 scoop. Sorry, dude. Wait, did she leave? Oh! Come back! Come back! I need you! Actually, that's kind of annoying. Still attacking, though, obviously. Baking sheets? What? Effect. Good. Ah! I guess they don't have a pump effect. I guess they're just trying to race. Alright. They might just be trying to get me low enough for another flower. Oh, probably should put a registry command. That's not a bad idea. Now if they draw flower, I could lose. Right? Wow. I'm gonna kill the 1/1 lifelinkers here. Wait, no. I don't understand that block, but... proof. Alright, never mind. That was okay. Oh, what? Alright, we got a game. Oh, they ripped a land. We're not sacking the locket, we're making a 1-1. Oh, that'd be super impressive if I lose against to the mulligan to 4. For sure. Am I gonna get punished for not playing out my land the previous turns? If I draw a land next turn, I get super punished. So I can't make 2 tokens here. No, we lost against a mulligan to 5, I think. Also, I don't know why I'm tapping like this and not sacking the lock. No, I can't, never mind. That was scary, dude. I was actually concerned there for a bit. Lucker Dog Kenjo. There's only one more round. March, but oh wait, no, that's not true. We did march. We marched for 3 into camaraderie. I lied. It was not very exciting. Pretty nice hand. To be fair, any hand with 2 drop into the ghost with the most is Casper. I'll accept a tapped land. I will also accept that, though. This might be a curve. I have a removal spell here. Boop, 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 boop. Oi. Okay. Don't mind trading here at this point. Got me. Ooh, my. Okay, so they don't have any convoke nonsense, apparently. Limited. Now we still kill them if they have Ritual of Soot. Rawr. Double Peacekeeper, though, and a Healer's Hawk. Might we want to slow down the deck and go to our green-black? Or green-white? Nah. That's a lot of damage. One hypothesisal. And 2, expansion explosion. Invert, invent. And if I play some other color, maybe I get some other. Can't wait to draw. Did I ever tell you guys how easy it is to play Magic? So I'm telling you right now. It's easy. He's just finally throwing me a bone. For all these years of torment. Wish this was like a shield mate right now. I'd be able to. Ooh, first striker. Hey. Land here, I'm just jamming everything. Untap land, that is to say. Hiya! I'm gonna lose my blade instructor. Yeah. Stalwart. I'm gonna lose another creature. Watch them play a camaraderie of their own. Take 4, go to 30. Ooh. Hey, about. Can somebody. How the entirety of chat is going to attend your wedding. It's pretty accurate. I don't actually mind if they use a trick here. For 6/6 for my 5/5. Luminous Bond makes sense. Oh, that's a big one. I'm gonna start trading off the board. 2/2/2s. I don't even think I'm going to Justice Strike the creature that blocks the Sergeant because it just trades with any of their creatures here already anyways. This is sealed. Now we have an interesting choice if I want to do something prior to blocks. And I don't think so. Here, though. Alright, looks like they are going to go for the double. No! Darn. Easy attack all here. Puts them to 2. Trades off for the Guild Mage. Now that you need to draw another removal spell here, otherwise... Bing, bing, bing! Monkey loves you! Monkey loves you! And that one show, what's it called? Elite. Cha-ching! Give me that trophy. It's about time. This channel is sponsored by Inked Gaming. Go to inkedgaming.com for awesome playmats, dice bags, and more.